My name is Ricky, I'm 21 years old, and this is my 2013 BMW M3. So my first 3 mods on my M3, I've only owned the car for 2 months, so I haven't done too much to it, but I have the carbon fiber GT4 front lip on there. Also, I have a BC Racing BR coilovers, along with Apex ARC8 wheels that every M3 owner pretty much has. And for a 4th one, I also have the Valvetronic rear section exhaust. My favorite mod on my M3, I would probably say the wheels, because it changes the entire look. I had those gross kind of chrome wheels that came on the M3s, and with the black wheels, it changes the entire look. But I also love the exhaust because this engine sounds so good with an exhaust. So my favorite BMW ever made was probably the E92 M3, and a close second would probably be the E30 M3 or the M2 competition, but honestly, I think the E92 is the most raw M car ever made. So a cool story about my BMW M3 is I bought it in Seattle, Washington, 1,100 miles north of the central coast of California. I bought the car sight unseen because it was the perfect spec E92 M3 I could find. Went up there, everything checked out, drove it home the 1,100 mile adventure, collabed with other YouTubers, and it was just a fun adventure all around, and that's definitely the funnest experience I've had in my M3 so far. So the next 3 mods I have planned for my M3 is definitely a Studio RSR roll cage, half cage in the back. Next would be carbon fiber side skirt extensions, because with the big carbon fiber front lip, it makes the sides kind of look kind of naked. And for the rear, I definitely need to get a carbon fiber diffuser. So those are pretty much be my top 3 next mods, and then probably a wrap. So before this car, I actually owned an E92 335i with the N55 engine, and the M3 compares completely different. I get people messaging me being like, oh, you bought the same car, but if you guys have never experienced the M3 E92 versus the E92 335i, this car is completely different, and it's just a way more fun car to drive, and I definitely love this experience so much more. It's so much more raw, so much more power, and I just think it's a lot more driver focused than a 335i. If you want to find more content on this M3 and a lot more other BMW content also on my 335i, you can follow me on YouTube at Life of Ricky. My link will be in the description. Also, my Instagram is Ricky_E92. There'll also be a link to that in the description. That's where you can find more of this content, because I also do post YouTube videos on this car weekly.